Hi everybody, my name is Lauren with Storyboard That, and today's activity is called Visual Vocabulary. The objective is to choose 3 vocabulary words and create a storyboard that illustrates each word and uses it in a sentence. Your teacher might make this activity a little different by either giving you 3 vocabulary words or asking you to define the words instead of or in addition to using it in a sentence. So it might be a little different than the way that I present it in this video, but still gives you an idea of your objective. Now, teachers, please feel free to pause this video at any time so that your students can work alongside me or to give your own additional instructions. Okay, so you're all going to get a template that looks just like this. It's going to be blank. In the title box, you're going to write your word. In the cell, you're going to do your illustrations. And then in the description box, you're going to define your word or use it in a sentence or both. Okay, I'm going to jump on over to the Storyboard Creator. When you click on Start Assignment, you will be brought here and you'll be prompted to give it a title. I've already done that. And then you can get to work. So because I'm going to make this a very basic set of vocabulary words, I've already written the word door in my title box. So maybe this is for a world language class or something very basic where I'm learning new vocabulary. So I've written the word door in the title box already. I can change the font, the size, I can make it bold or underlined, whatever I want to do. And so now I'm going to choose a scene. We've got a ton of scenes to choose from. Because I'm doing a very basic door, I want to just show it in the outdoor view of a home. So I clicked on Home Outdoor, and I'm just going to drag and drop that scene right in there. Over on the right, I can update my scene. I can change the weather. I can make it clear skies, nighttime, or rainy. I can open the door, which I'm going to do because that is my vocabulary word. And let's make the door stand out with a nice purple color. Great. Now I'm going to add a character by clicking on the characters category. You can see we've got adults, teenagers, kids, characters in history, really anything you can think of. Simply drag and drop your character into the cell. I can change the size by dragging in proportionally the corners and move the character wherever I want. I can edit my character and personalize her by changing anything I really want, even her facial expressions and her hand gestures. And I'm going to click Update Pose. Excellent. So now I want to add, I'm going to show you how easy it is to add an item. We've got a ton of items that you can choose from in the items category, but I like using our search bar over in the upper right. So I'm going to type in the word cat. I can also say it using the microphone button. And we've got lots of cats to choose from. I want to use an animated cat licking its paws. So with the character, I can customize the cat however I want and move it around. And then at the bottom here is where I would write my sentence or my definition or whatever your teacher asks you to do. So when I'm done, I'm going to click Save and Exit. I want to show you what a completed storyboard would look like after I've done all 3 cells. And again, these are very basic words, but really works for any subject area. So I'm going to click Play Slideshow. This is a great way to present your storyboard and make the cells nice and big. So you can see I've added a plant, I've made some decorations in my home, a little rocking chair. I've underlined and italicized the vocabulary word right here and added a couple of sentences. I've done grandmother for my second scene and a little animated dog and wrote a few sentences about my grandmother. And finally, I chose the word car for my last cell and chose an old-time car that stands out among the rest. So I hope you enjoy this activity. As I said before, your teachers can use this for all different subject areas, and you're going to have a lot of fun seeing what your classmates do and sharing it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.